Albert, wake up. Stop calculating. They've done it. For the first time in human history, we have touched a piece of another star.
Another star, Nikola? A poetic exaggeration. A meteor, perhaps? A particularly fast comet?
No, no, no! October 19th, 2017. The Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii. A faint dot moving too fast to belong to us. Its path was an open curve, a hyperbola. It entered, and it was never coming back. A true visitor. They named it Oumuamua, scout from the distant past.
A hyperbolic trajectory. I see. So, our solar system was merely a roadside attraction on its galactic journey. Fascinating. But a rock, is it not? What made this one worthy of a name and your palpable excitement?
What didn't? First, its dance. Its light curve, the way its brightness changed, was chaotic. Not a gentle wobble, but a frantic tumble, like it had been struck or was unstable. This told us its shape was extreme, not a sphere. Calculations pointed to one possibility, a cigar. Perhaps 100 meters long, but only 10 wide. A needle in the cosmic haystack.
A needle? Or a pancake? Or a lumpy potato? Radar echoes are faint whispers from the dark. We are trying to sketch a face from a shadow. But let us grant you the shape, an oddity. Nature provides many. Have you seen the asteroid Cleopatra? It is shaped like a dog's bone. The universe is a whimsical sculptor.
The shape is just the opening act. Then came the real mystery. As it left the sun behind, it sped up. Slightly, but undeniably. A non-gravitational acceleration. Comets do this. Their ices heat up, turn to gas, and jet out like a thruster, creating a glorious tail. But Oumuamua had no tail. It was dark, silent, and accelerating. An invisible hand was pushing it.
Ah, now the plot thickens. Acceleration without a visible cause. This is where science earns its keep. The leading theory? Sublimation. Picture dry ice. It doesn't melt into a puddle. It vanishes directly into a cold, invisible gas. Now, imagine Oumuamua is not a rock, but a mountain of a very exotic ice. Molecular hydrogen, or perhaps solid nitrogen. Sunlight heats it. The ice sublimates. Invisible gas jets out silently, propelling it. No glowing tail, a stealth comet. It is unorthodox, but it fits within our physics.
A hydrogen iceberg? In the interstellar void? It would evaporate before it crossed a fraction of the distance. You're inventing a new class of fragile object to explain away the strangeness. And what of its skin? We analyzed its color, its spectrum, its light signature. It was blank, a smooth reddish curve. No telltale dips showing water, ice, or minerals we know. It was like looking at a slab of painted metal, not a cosmic stone.
A valid critique. The hydrogen hypothesis is delicate, but the spectrum, that I can explain. Think of a stone on a beach, weathered by millennia of waves. Now, replace the waves with cosmic rays and stellar radiation over millions of years. It bakes. It polymerizes. It forms a thick, dark red crust that hides everything beneath. A radiation tan of cosmic proportions. You see a manufactured shell. I see the inevitable patina of deep time. So, we have an object of uncertain shape, pushed by an invisible mechanism, clad in a mysterious red crust. Unusual, yes. But let us apply Occam's razor, the principle that the simplest explanation is often best. Is it simpler to propose an entirely new, natural type of interstellar iceberg, or to propose our first contact is a silent, speeding, antennaless spacecraft that came, looked, and left without a word?
You call it simpler. I call it a failure of imagination. Since when does science shrink from the extraordinary? And you ignore the context. Its flyby was perfect. It came close to the sun for a gravity boost. It passed through the plane of the planets, an ideal reconnaissance path. And its arrival, roughly when our first powerful radio broadcasts would have reached nearby stars. A coincidence? A series of coincidences?
A series of data points. You are connecting them into a picture of intent. I am merely observing the dots. The galaxy is vast beyond comprehension, Nikola. If you throw a handful of confetti into a storm, one piece will, by sheer chance, land in a surprisingly orderly pattern. That does not mean the confetti was aimed.
Then let's talk about the second piece of confetti. 2I Borisov in 2019, a second visitor. And it was a perfectly normal comet. A beautiful, gassy, predictable snowball. Doesn't that make Oumuamua stand out even more? If the interstellar medium is full of boring comets, why was our first visitor the only weirdo?
It proves my point perfectly. The universe is showing us its diversity. The first fish we pull from the ocean is a psychedelic anglerfish. We are amazed. Then we pull out a second, a common herring. Ah, we think. So the ocean contains both anglerfish and herring. Our sample size has doubled, and already our understanding deepens. Oumuamua may simply be the first of a rare but natural class. The anglerfish of interstellar space.
Then there is only one way to settle this. We must go and see. Not with telescopes, but with a probe. My old dream, a light sail. We could chase it. A mission in a decade or two could catch up, take a picture, and end the debate forever. Imagine, Albert, a close-up. Is it a fissured rocky shard or a geometric marvel?
Now you are speaking the true language of science. Not what if, but how to. A mission to chase an interstellar object. The Project Lyra concept. That is a worthy goal for our civilization. To build the tool that answers the question, even if the answer is, Nikola, it is a very funny-looking rock.
And if it is, I will celebrate that rock. Because it taught us to look. It taught us to build. It proved the galaxy is not empty. But until that picture arrives on our screens, I will look at the data and I will wonder.
And that wonder is the precious thing. Oumuamua was a gift. Not an answer, but a perfect cosmic question. It reminded us how much we do not know. It forced astrophysics to grow. Whether it is a chip of a distant Pluto or a relic of a distant mind, it expanded the human horizon. And that is perhaps the most alien and wonderful thing of all.
So we agree. The case remains open. The evidence, circumstantial. The verdict, not proven. But the investigation, it has just begun. We have new telescopes, new ideas, and now, a new target.
Until we gather more evidence in the realm of genius dialogues.